Hello there, folks. This quick video, we're going to try to see if we can find out the names and passwords on a DA70, DA50 device that we might not know what those are. So in this case, I've got a brand new build of Crimson here. I'll just show you. I'll prove it to you. I'll go File New. I got a DA70. I'm going to select a new one. And I'm going to go down here in Device Configuration. And down here in the bottom, there's these local users here. Now, I don't know in this case what the password is, if somebody changed the password in this unit, or if there's other users in here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click on User Configuration, and in Crimson I'm actually connected to this DA70 with the USB cable, and depending on what version of Crimson was programmed before, that USB will show up as a COM port here. You might have to use your control panel to find out what COM port it got. Or in newer builds of Crimson, it actually uses some kind of a fake IP address, and it shows up via an IP address that's not real, but it mimics it. So here I have the USB plugged in, and there's the fake IP address it uses. And if I was to click Identify, and I can see the rings are blinking on right now, but you can't see it in this video. But nonetheless, I'm using the USB here, not Ethernet for this. So I'll click the OK method. It looks like Ethernet, but again, I'm just using the USB here. I'll click OK. And what I'm going to do here is two things. On this user configuration here, if I click this button here, extract user configuration from device, what that'll do is it'll pull in this area if there's other users. Let's take a look. So I'll click here. I'm going to click this button. I'm going to say yes, I want to proceed. And then when it gets done, I go over here and I can see that there's a couple people here. There's the administrator and this other one, Joe Wazoo, me. So if I click here on administrator, there's a password, but I can't see what it is here. And the same goes for the Joe Wazoo. I click here, I can't see that password. If I go back to the left and click on user configuration here again, this time I'm going to click export user configuration as a JSON file. So I'll click on this and I'll just save it here. It's called users. I'll put it in some directory. Boom. Overwrite was there before. Great, whatever. And now I'm going to open up that file where I saved it. So in that directory, here's that user's file. If I double click on this user.json, use Notepad or Notepad++, whatever, it doesn't matter, whatever one. Go ahead and open up one of these. And you can see here, it opens up that file, and I can see my password, both for my administrator, which in this case happens to be 00008, or the password for Joe Wazoo is right there. So then I can see, and I know what the passwords are on this unit, and I can use that information then to log in as admin and this, or I can use this one to log in as well on the system web pages or to download to it or so forth. So that's a quick, easy way that you can use the settings in Crimson to read those. Now listen, one more thing here to be careful about is over here on local users. If I wanted to add somebody else here, I can go here and I can say, I don't know, Ty Webb. I'll put that down here. I love that name. Ty Webb, and I can put in here something here. Ty, this is a real name. We'll put that here. Let me change this to Ty. I like shorter. And then I can put a password in. Notice you can't see it, so I'll just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to change anything else in here. I will change this here to read and write, FTP wise. Okay. Now, if I make that change here, and I want to download to the unit, if I go to user configuration, I'll say include download. Say yes. Then when I push this down to the unit, it'll save that on there. So if I go here, boom, say yes, and now it's downloaded. And I will turn this off. I will recommend to turn that off. There's no reason to have that on all the time, so I'll turn that off. And now this configuration should have this in here. I'm curious, now that I've done that, if I export again, let's try it here, team. Let's just be giggles here. Go users, say yes, overwrite, and I think it's still open. Let me close this. Yeah, okay, reopen. Look, and there's the Ty Webb with the password I put in there. Anyway, that's pretty cool. Just thought I'd show that off. If you ever need to figure out what the password is. The only caveat to this is you have to be locally connected to the unit. I'm using the USB here. I think you can also do the thing over Ethernet as well, but you got to be connected to the unit to be able to extract the JSON file. Anyway, hey, thanks a lot, folks. Have a great day. See you later.